Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your collective reading. I hope you are doing well and in high spirits. Let's go ahead and set our intention. I ask that this reading with these tools be accurate, specific, and bring blessings to everyone involved. Angels, please help me to stay centered in my higher self so that I may clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine messages that you impart through me in these tools. Please give me the confidence to understand, trust, and follow through with your messages. Thank you and amen. All right, Virgo, let's see how y'all are doing today. Angels, do you have any messages or guidance for Virgo today watching? For the Virgo watching this video, do you have any messages or guidance? Thank you. Okay, Virgo. The angels are reminding you to reward yourself. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. Color pink comes out with this, a little bit of these inner child vibes. It's time to do this. We also have let your past go. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary. Dear one, it's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. So let it go. And then we also have go for it. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you in this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path as it will take you very far indeed. So we have a bit of the angels talking to you, spirit energy talking to you through the crown chakra, getting your health, really on track and solidified so you are able to let things go and to move forwards and to move on, and to understand that by rewarding yourself, getting in a more playful energy, giving yourself that nourishing kind of, I love you and I'm gonna go to watch a movie today or do something, walk in nature, whatever makes you happy. This helps you access your heart, Virgo. This assists you in accessing your heart if you've got any blockages or pain there. Being kind and showing yourself the kind of love that comes from rewarding yourself can kind of assist that hurt to soften and to ease a bit that you're feeling, okay? Any messages for Virgo today, please? Any messages for the Virgo watching, please? Thank you. Yeah, Virgo, you have out We the Hathors. What's weird, I just heard about this. Deep Love, Mother's Milk. I also heard about Mother's Milk today. Strange. Birth as a portal. To transformative energy. Everybody's been getting this transformative energy out. You are no exception. We also have Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song. Frequency of sound and diving deep. This is creative projects for some of you who are musicians or composers or songwriters, producers, etc. This is telling you your music, your creation reaches deep into consciousness, into people, into yourself, into this world. It is important. It is needed. There's something about the whale and its sound and its gentleness and its ability for its sound to go and travel far, and I see you doing this. This is beautiful. It's very cosmic energy as well. And then we also have out for you, Virgo, a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. So a reminder that things are changing. Transition is taking place. Transition is happening. I also feel with this first card that this is a literal maternal energy that is looking out for you, that is around you, that is loving you, that is connecting to you. There's a lot of depth in all of these cards, a lot of deep emotions, feelings, creation, love. It's like you're being held. It's like you're going through another process of being in mother's womb and, you know, being birthed. It's a very powerful, raw, natural process, and it may feel very intensely emotional, and it may bring a lot of pain, or has been bringing a lot of pain up to the surface for you. You might have found yourself feeling more pain than usual, but I see that you are going to get through that just fine, and you're going to channel that pain into the outlet that you have to channel it into, Virgo, and make something beautiful with it, grow from it, learn from it, understand, understand more with it, you know, which is very, very positive energy. What's going on with Virgo watching this video, please? What's going on with Virgo watching this video, Spirit? What do you have to say? What do you have to say? What's going on with Virgo, and what do they need to know, Spirit? I feel a lot of astral travel coming through for you guys, Virgo. A lot of astral energy, which is not new for you. You always have this. Okay, we've got a lot of power moves coming through, a lot of power coming in for you. I see celebratory energy. Virgo, you might be attending some kind of a secret party or a small get-together. It feels like it's out of the way of like any public eye or public anything. Might be celebrating having options. I feel like this has a little bit to do with Halloween energy. I see the veil very thin during this time. A lot of spirit energy around you and celebrating with you. Also, the spirit energy is encouraging you to celebrate. They might be planning the idea in your head. It could even be this reward yourself energy of just you're doing something to unleash, unwind, to just chill. It could also be that you are coming together in the astral with people who have passed on, with your spirit team, your ancestors, and so on. And you guys are celebrating some success. You're celebrating some forward motion in this transition, which is awesome. It might not feel like it on the surface at all times or right now exactly at this moment, but it is here. There's a lot of emotional energy in this. There's a new level that has been obtained, especially on an emotional level, which may be part of why you're able to create on an even deeper level than you were before. For those of you who are creating things, I see you have fulfillment of wishes here, which is awesome energy as well to see you in. This is like a new leaf. This is very emotional, positive fulfillment. It's what you've been looking for in a sense. It might not be exactly how you thought it would look, but it's bringing you everything that you're meant to have and that you wanted to have. I know you had to come far and to come through a lot to get to this place, where success is happening, where things are moving for you. And I do know that you had to let go of some things recently, even either from others or from yourself, like from, external things or from within yourself. And I know that you had to put your distance between yourself and some things or some people. You had to create a new kind of boundary. And I know that was tricky. I know that was difficult for some of you to do. It took a lot. But I feel that upcoming here, especially in November, you are really seeing the progress. You're really seeing the outcome of making those hard decisions that you knew were for your better self, for your better health. I see you focusing on being in that well-being state, being in that healthy state. I see you enjoying the sacred knowledge for some of you that you're accessing, enjoying this treasure chest that is full of very wholesome things for you. And I don't see the ending that you are experiencing in this transition totally thwarting your ability to enjoy what's coming in for you. I actually see that you're still able to, in a very balanced and almost calm or peaceful, it's like a peaceful feeling, in a peaceful way, you're able to enjoy the small things and the things that are being gifted to you now with a lot of gratitude. You know, it's a very balanced place to be in. You're not overly excited about what's coming in because of some of the sadness of the letting go and the pain and the other things. But you're also not, letting that pain and those other things just drown out what's in front of you, which is excellent. It's part of why this is happening so well. I see for some of you, this is a new level as well in your career, but really it's a new level in your spirit, in your knowledge as a spiritual being, as a soul. And that's just translating in other aspects, for those of you who actually work in the spiritual realm, it's translating very, transparently, very clearly. For others of you, again, it's adding a layer of depth, health, and balance to your career and what you're doing in life, to your situations. I also see some of you Virgos have let go of a relationship. But the thing about this is, again, I see you very balanced. It's almost like you've aged 100 years in, I hear them say a decade, because I know it's been a long process, but it feels like it's just been overnight in a way, or just this last year even. And not aged in a physical, but in a spirit, in your mind, your heart, your spirit. It's a certain kind of knowing, and it is a very balanced energy. You're very in your both sides. You're very in them, and keeping them in a really good match. It's really special to see. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo. You might be merging with a Leo, merging with a soulmate that has Leo sun, rising moon placement in astrology. And meditation is highlighted for you during this time. Emotional withdrawal, so that you can feel and deal with your emotions in a healthy way for you. You need this now. You need to put this focus and this time aside for you now. It's important. Even if you have to say no to some people. Maybe you are rejoicing in celebration, partying, having a party with people, but that's it. After that, you go into your own for a while, and you meditate, and you process, and you manifest, and you focus on what it is that you want, where it is that you've come to, and why you've come there, how you're feeling, really getting in touch with that, because that's part of a healthy being. It's a healthy Virgo. This is where we want to see a balanced Virgo, so you're not all up in your head and obsessing over things and, getting imbalanced and having too much excess. This is where you really are giving yourself that time that you need to understand all the information even that's coming into you in dreams and astral and, spirit. Just to understand the downloads coming at you, the mega amounts of information. There's definitely success coming through for you guys. This is foundation and achievements. It's a spiritual card. Again, it's a card of balance and stability. This is that rainbow bridge feeling where we're bridging and balancing from spirit to the physical 3D world that we live in. So we're learning how to better manifest and how to keep our emotional state in a place of balance within that manifestation. So we're not swinging far left or far right. We're staying very centered, very understanding. For some of you, you could be dealing with, actually probably just for one of you or a couple, but you could be dealing with an autistic child And you might have reached a new, when I say dealing with, I mean to say that it might have felt like a very long journey to this point. This child could be like 8, 7, 8, 9, that area. It might have been a very long distance or a very long journey to this point, but you're reaching some kind of an understanding within yourself. And it's like this understanding within yourself is reflecting in your understanding with your child, with this child, even if it's not your child and it's a child you work with, or it is your child but maybe adopted, or whatever this is, because I do also see adopted child coming through, which could be for another person. But you're reaching a new level of understanding in connection with this child, and it's almost like their behavior is reflecting your personal journey, your personal understanding of yourself. And all of a sudden it's like you're seeing this, you're having kind of a profound, it's almost like a profound awakening around this. It's not that you didn't see it in some ways before, but you're truly realizing now almost how like reflective and wise and what a teacher and a gift and a blessing this child is in your life, and how much they've, helped you and brought you to. It's like you didn't even realize the depth and the intensity of how really they were there for you. It's really wholesome. It's very, very heart. And this new level that you've reached with them, it's just so close and so connected, and you're so understanding of how the dynamic and the energy works now. And I think you're really seeing them in a way that you haven't before, fully. And that feels really special. So that's really cool for one of you. Hopefully you see this video. So you know that you are acknowledged and seen. It's always nice when Spirit can just even acknowledge you and see a situation that's going on, because it really can help solidify it into reality, right? Especially things that are a little more abstract like that, like where it's like it's a feeling more than it is like a tangible thing, right? I get so many, I feel like Spirit feather energy is just brushing over my, right now it's all over my scalp, especially the back of my scalp. I could feel these tingles and these light touches, and then I feel them all over my legs and stuff earlier. And it's very positive, it's just very almost loving and sweet. The veil is thinner right now, and there's just a reminder that Spirit is around. The angels are with us. Angels are with you. Energy is with you. Your loved ones are with you, especially at this time. Your loved ones are with you. Anybody who's passed on, that you held dear and held you dear, they're with you. And they're watching over you, and they're letting you know that you are loved and that they love you. And their definition of love is unconditional. It's unlike the love that many of us know as humans. It's so endless, it's infinite. It's beautiful energy. Any messages for Virgo at this time, Spirit? Any messages for Virgo at this time, Spirit? Please and thank you. A lot of labyrinth energy coming out. Life is a labyrinth in a sense. We're finding our way through it all the time, right? And that's what you guys are doing. You guys find your way through in many, many unique ways too. Many very intuitive ways, and also very logical ways, very calculated ways, right? A lot of number energy, a lot of, almost formula energy, calculations. It's very cool. You guys are very intellectual people, you have a lot of, how do I say? You have a lot of options in your ideas right now in the way that you approach things mentally and intellectually. You have choices on how you do that. And it's like you see the choices. In each situation, I feel there's a sense of or in many situations lately, there's a sense of, okay, I started to see it this way, but then I know I can also look at it this way. And of course, that's always, but it's heightened lately, it's heightened. And this realization that you have choices and that spirit is kind of nudging you and pointing those out to you, like, you don't have to look at this way. You can look at it this other way. It's like this happening is bringing a lot of balance to the mental body. It's bringing a lot of balance to the way that you look at things and think about things. And it's kind of bringing you into full bloom. It's bringing you into that connect with the universe. You're thinking with your universal mind. You're seeing both sides of the coin in many situations. And this is creating a much more solid foundation for you, because much like the collective readings, the mind is your reality in a sense. It is your perception. The mind, the gut, the soul, all of it. It's the same unit, right? So this is, making your reality this way. I see a lot of you are doing very well with finances, with material, and you are learning from the past, and this is assisting you to move into the future with more success in a financial level. I see you in kind of a feminine energy, even for any male that's watching. It's like a very, it's not even soft, it's just like a very feminine rule that you're in, which is excellent. That's the best. I mean, not to be biased, but just truly, that is one of the best kinds of rules to be in. I think even in, again, ancient Egypt, they really put a lot of value in balancing masculine and feminine, and they put a lot of value on the feminine nature of things as well, a lot more than we do today. And I see you being very vibrant in this way. No matter your gender, just very like, there's a fertility to this, of forward motion and ideas and new things, and it's just overall really balanced. I hear the word profitable. It's profitable. Whatever this idea that you've been having, Virgo, it's profitable. I hear capitalize or marginalize. I don't know what that exactly means here, but on this, and you can go ahead with this idea, kind of like that card, the go for it card. There's something. There's some idea that you've been having or something, and Mercury retrograde is over in the first week of November, so you can really start to move ahead with new ideas very safely and successfully after that time. But if this is something that you're revisiting or an idea you've been having for a while, when you feel ready, go ahead, because it's going to be good for you. It's going to be good. And the world, the only way it changes or progresses is when we do new things, right? We bring new ways into the world, new avenues, new ideas, just new things. There is love energy coming through here. Venus. This is similar to the Pisces reading a bit, where I'm seeing love and finances coinciding together, like they're working together for some reason. So you might be motivated by a love situation to bring in. This is like being motivated by love to bring more financial abundance in. This could be because you want to go see somebody, or you want to support somebody or impress them, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But this is Venus energy, and it's assisting you. Maybe you had set an intention or had a goal in mind of wanting to make more finances and also wanting to find your soulmate. And as the universe does, it brought you somebody that is doing just that, because often the universe answers us with people, right? And going right in line with this is a new way of bringing in these finances. In order to bring in more, you had to maybe change something up or start something completely different. Or this could be the idea we're talking about. But either way, it is a new way of bringing in your finances, or a new avenue has opened where finance is coming. We do our MSIs, multiple sources of income. So you might have a new one opening that's profitable for you, which is super, super, super great. I see this as being a soulmate, this Joker here, spiritually sent. This is divine, this is universe. This is, hey, we're sending them to you because it's time. It's time. This is you coming into bloom. Some of you are 28 years old, 29, 28 years old. I hear specifically that you're 28 years old and you have a soulmate coming in here, sent by spirit. Another one of you might be 32. Another one might be 34, 32, 34. Same, you've got a soulmate moving towards you. Don't think too hard about this. You can think yourself out of certain things. Try to feel a little more this time. You know, try to feel. This is somebody that's going to meet you. They're going to meet you halfway emotionally. There might be some challenges like restrictions, limitations, a lack of liberation, or a lack of feeling qualified, a lack of feeling, you know, like you're enough. That might be coming through from the past for you, but you have grown out of that and you don't need to hold on to that story anymore. You just don't. So this person's going to very much meet you emotionally. Pisces had a very similar read. So you could be interacting with a Pisces. I saw Leo earlier. You know, could be Pisces. Could also be Capricorn because of the money thing coming through. But I don't actually get that. I think it'd be like Cap, Moon, or Rising if that was the case, not Sun. And, you know, I feel like with this, there's many meanings, but you're trying to solve and dig. You are trying to go deep. You are trying to dig deep to understand more of the way your mind works, the subconscious processes, the things that are buried, the things that are hidden that you want to discover. And I do feel that you're being encouraged to do this, divinely do this. It's like Spirit doesn't want you to think too hard about things and thwart them. It wants you to, thwarted, by the way, is the word of like the month. It comes in everywhere. They don't want you to overthink things away, but you do know and feel that you're being encouraged to slowly and steadily reveal processes, gently, you know, reveal processes in your mind and your subconscious and your psyche to understand more about them. Yeah, okay. It's coming for the Virgo watching this video in love and romance, please. It's coming for the Virgo watching this video in romantic love, please. It's coming for the Virgo watching this video in romantic love, please. Thank you. Crossroads, Virgo, crossroads. Everything you've done up until now, up until this point, has led you to this center point, to this crossroads. It's like you've had or you will have 4 significant relationships in your life. Soulmate relationships. And the ultimate relationship, of course, is with Spirit. And in that ultimate relationship, at this point that you're coming to, this very profound and powerful moment in the timeline of all of us, but especially for you, Virgo, here you're crossing paths with a very significant soulmate. I really get this word. I get this feeling. I see soulmate energy coming through for you. I feel like, yes, you get waiting out here, but it's like you have waited. You have waited. You've waited a long time for this. More than just time. You've waited a long emotional journey for this. You've been waiting. This is everything. This is passion. This is love, balance, creativity, connection, understanding. This person, they get you, you get them. There's a connection, an intellectual connection, a love connection. There's a major connection here. The pain and the sadness that you're releasing of the ones before or of the things that have happened, it's almost like it's being cradled in the fire and the passion of this soulmate energy. And I feel this is like you're going to just run into this person like on the street. Like you're going to cross paths. For some of you, of course, this isn't for all of you. But even for those that this isn't for, there's still a feeling of some kind of liberation from something, that new beginning, that new thing that's coming in. You know, there's such a new energy around. It's very tangible and very prominent. And I know it's a process. So every time we check in over the last months, you know, it's like, oh, there's something new coming. It's coming. It's coming. We can't obsess over things coming or they'll never come, right? But there is stuff coming here, and it is significant, and you are already feeling it, I think, but you're going to be feeling it a lot more. Yeah. There's definitely a curiosity here. There's something that's going to catch your eye. You're curious. It's like you want to dive into the unknown a bit. There's this feeling of diving in, you know, into the unknown. I again see Pisces energy coming through. Virgo, you could be, you know, getting together with a Pisces. You really could be. Somehow that's like the sun and the moon. Somehow that's like yin and yang, you know, you guys are opposites, and it's like, you know, there's something here. If not, also I see Aries again coming through, Leo coming through again, but also Aries coming through. Maybe Gemini coming through a little bit. What's coming for Virgo in love, please? Yeah, there's that Leo energy again. Definitely divinely guided. A lot of the infinity symbol coming out for you guys. 8's the infinity symbol, which is a lot of power, and it's a lot of like the map of the universe for me right now. That's what that is. It's like the ebb and the flow, yin and yang map of the universe. A lot of creative sacral chakra and solar plexus energy coming through. Oh man, you guys have the 10 of Cups. That's awesome. All these paths crossing that you have access to, all these timelines, all this information, this network in the astral that you connect to, this knowing, this higher wisdom, this higher knowledge. You're creating from those strings, and you're pulling out of that your happiness. You're extracting out of that your fulfillment. So Virgo, your fulfillment and satisfaction in romantic love might not even look like a soulmate. In that case, it's not going to be. But for some of you, it does. And I do feel like it's not to make you have like false hope or promises or something like this. I don't want that. It's simply to say that there's something significant, somebody significant coming in for you. This is your person. This is your person. Doesn't mean it's easy. No, it might even be harder because they are your person in a sense, you know? But they are there. There's a Kundalini activation. There's infinity everywhere I look, and 8 everywhere I look. A lot of electricity. Again, this beginnings energy. There's so much like wisdom and divine guidance around this that you can't dodge it. You can't avoid it. I mean, this has been set to happen forever now. I see some of you dating. I see some of you, like, I see red roses, like a red rose or red roses, over like a dinner with a very small round table between you guys. You know, dim candle lighting, a lot of wood around, a lot of like big windows in the front. I definitely see somebody on a date this way. It's like a nice place in the city. And I see a man here who has short brown hair and is tall. He's tall and he's broad. He's younger. He's probably 28. Yeah, he's 28. Maybe this is the dude that we're picking up on, and you're the woman watching this, and this is going to be your guy. But I want to say, I don't get eye color as much, but I know I could see that he is white, And he has like a almost borderline tuxedo on. So this is very fancy. This is a fancy person. This is somebody who, but they're not like, they're like a millennial fancy, like that version where you can be like a millionaire, but you can like dress in just whatever, like, you know, even though he's dressed up. But it's very like there's the black, the white, the red, and then the deep dark wood with the candlelight. It's this date energy, and it's a very good date. He has a good smile. His eyes smile really strong with you. And he definitely, this is going to be a good date. I wonder who this is for watching, because wow. I hear November. This is a November thing into December. November, December, I think you guys will be dating. But the first one I think is in November. November 14 is going to be a significant day, either in this connection or for several Virgos watching. November 14. The colors of gold and orange are important for you at this time. They assist you a lot. If you can put oranges and golds around you, golds and oranges, that'll help you. Just to have your energy flow, to help your creativity, to help your empathy with yourself, to just help a lot of things. It'll be good. Actually, I just got this out again. Yeah, sacral chakra has to do with emotions, balance, easygoing, nothing hidden. When it's blocked, we're unable to express our emotions, so we want to make sure that's flowing. The metal that deals with the sacral chakra is tin. The planet is the moon. The crystal is moonstone. The aroma is sandalwood. Counterclockwise is the masculine version, and clockwise is the feminine. This is symbolized by a lotus with 6 petals, which you probably know. The key issues with the sacral are relationships, emotional needs, pleasure, and on the downside, we talk about violence and addictions. Don't worry about that right now, Virgo. Physically, this chakra governs reproduction. Mentally, it governs creativity. Emotionally, it governs joy. And spiritually, it governs enthusiasm. Social ambition. Lust, creation. I feel happiness coming through too. Virgo, this is really good. Nothing's bad, but this is really good. You're coming out so beautiful. And you always were, but interesting word choice. Some of you might be coming out. Somebody might be coming out, coming out with a secret, coming out with a revelation, with revealing something, coming out of the closet, Might be a Virgo here that's coming out. I really see new beginnings for you in the way you express your emotions. And it's a very positive new beginning. I hear register. I kind of hear register to vote, but it's different. Keep something on hand. I do see a Virgo getting... Okay, I don't know why I'm seeing this, but I see a Virgo getting pulled over by an officer, by a cop. And this police officer actually ends up, I don't know, going on a date or something. Again, I get dating energy. Virgos, you must be doing a lot of dating, whoever's on here, or you're going to be come November and December. Even despite anything that's going on in this world and things being shut down, I still see a lot of you figuring out how to date. Take it or leave it. It's what I see. And Spirit, they seem to, Spirit, don't be wrong. Stay on point. All right. Virgo, I think I'm going to leave you there. We're at 43. And yeah, I wish you all the best. Much love. I do feel like there's one more message that wants to come through. I just don't understand where it's from. I hear Christopher, or even, is it Saint Christopher or Christopher? Died on the evening of December or September? December 21st, 1993? 92, 93. St. Charles Hospital. St. Christopher. Christopher died on... He was my unborn child. Ridiculed and abandoned. And I just want my husband to know, Richard, that he was an honest man, a quiet man, but an honest man. And an honest man. And I never met baby any harm. This is a female speaking. Sounds like she lost a child or something, maybe due to habits that she had or something. It's like an apology feeling, or like she sees something now. Daughter. I hear the word Klein. Like Klein as a name almost. I don't normally do names. Names are weird. They come through garbled and so, sorry if the names are weird, but for a fleeting moment, we seem to see the truth. Then it all becomes disillusionment, games and lies again. But I think the beauty of the journey of life is the solving of that mystery, or the attempt at it. The journey, the puzzle, the maze, the journey. The way we travel through it. It's the way which we travel through each lie. The way which we travel through each abandonment, through each heartache, through each loss. It's the way we see our fellow man or person, and the way we love them, even when we felt unloved by them. Suspend your beliefs, your hopes, your dreams, just for a moment, to reach out to the person you pass around the next bend of your maze, and offer them a little bit of that love where they didn't, where they weren't offered it before, where you weren't offered it before. This is the way change is made. It's contagious, ripple effect. Pass on love, pass on it. Pass it on, not pass on it. Pass it on, pass love on. Where people failed you short, where people failed short with you, rise up. Don't become your fear. Don't become ignorance. Don't become what is unjust. Don't complain about the complainers. Just be. In all moments, all glorious moments of life, just be love. Choose love. When you are confused or uncertain, ask yourself, which frequency, which thought, which decision, which choice, which option is coming from the root of love. And extend that love to your neighbor. Extend that love. Reach out. Reach out where people didn't reach out to you. Don't hold it all in. We need each other. Love and be loved. Love and be loved. Reach out. Just reach out. Reach out. Wow. Thank you. That was a woman who said all that. That was a woman. I mean, we're all divine, but that wasn't, that was just a woman who sees now. She sees from her vantage point. She can see. Heck, she might even still be here on Earth and she just came in astral, but that was a woman. A person, a human, with a very profound emotional message. And Virgo, there's a lot of pain here swimming around for you, and I think you really need to hear that and soak that in. So I hope you did. I hope you received it, and I hope you felt it. Feels like there's still a little more, but I think that that's a okay concluding spot for now. So sending you all the best, all the love. Email me frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com. It's below in the description for a personal reading if you're interested. Until then, I will see you next time. And in the collective, wish you all the best. Take care.